happy Monday, happy new weekly vlog, happy last full week of October, which is insane to be saying, like crazy talk. Wild. We have to do a quick little debrief on Taylor Swift, because of course we do. And we also must give you a reading update. Was it 22%? I think it's 22% of the way through Just Between Us by Lena Hendrix. At least I think. I'm not sure. Don't actually know. It's one of those. I'm reading it. I like this book. I just haven't had the time to, sit down and just go. So that's why it's taking me a little bit longer. Just because, I haven't had the time to be like, I'm reading. Okay, cool. That's all. Oh, I'm enjoying it, which we've said. Let's talk about Taylor Swift. My favorite topic. She's back, so we know what this is. Let me just tell you, Miami, you are that bitch. You're that bitch, Miami, and I think you know that. Anyone who got to go to those shows, so happy for you. A little bit jealous, obviously, but so happy for you. I hope you have the best time. The new Reputation bodysuit alone is enough to make that whole show, let alone the new surprise song dresses. Somehow we got a new Speak Now dress, and it's teal, and I don't understand why it's teal, because why? Speak Now is not blue, but I digress. What do I know? That woman's allowed to wear whatever she wants to wear. We got a new Fearless dress, which the more I see pictures of it, the more I'm not 100% sold on it and not in love with it. But also, Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift. What do I know? We got Florida, all 3 nights of Florida. So now it'll be interesting for New Orleans if she brings Florence out again, or if we're done with Florence. I'm thinking we're done with Florence, because now we've done it. But at the same time, maybe Florence is just on tour at this point. But I'm holding out hope that one of these times our boy Mr. Posty is gonna show up during Fortnite, because I think that would be so much fun. The fact that we've gotten the full production on tour for Florence, but Post hasn't come out yet, is a little bit sad for me, because I love Post Malone. On top of him being a good musician, he's just a general seeming stand-up guy, and he seems very humble, and yeah, I just want Posty to have his moment. He doesn't have to do all the choreo that Jan does in that moment, but I just want him to be I'm here too. I think that would be fun. The new rap outfit, the surprise songs this weekend were top tier, as they I keep saying that, thinking as if every surprise song is not deeply iconic and insane. So night 2, I don't think I talked to you yesterday. Night 2 was fucking this bitch. I can't with her. She should have said no, and I did something bad. Which, if you are not up to date on your Taylor lore, the last 2 albums she has to release for re-records are Reputation and Debut, and so we're all kind of so she just mashed 2 songs from those albums up and was like, haha. So that was fun. And then she walked over to the piano and did LOML, aka Love of My Life, Loss of My Life. And then mashed that up with White Horse, which is insane to do to a person on a grainy live stream. And then last night, last night we got our first, no, last night we got a double 1989 smash up, which I felt like it could be coming soon, but I wasn't sure, because, you know, Taylor loves 1989, like, she's in love with 1989, so we had Out of the Woods with All You Had to Do Was Stay, which, deeply wild. And then on the piano, she did Mirror Ball with Guilty as Sin, which is a mashup I still have not fathomed how they go together. I know I heard her sing the whole thing, but I still don't fully get it. Most of the time after the surprise song, I think about it and I'm like, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense, Taylor. Thank you. This one, I really don't get the connection. But, you know, maybe my little peewee brain's not supposed to get it yet. I don't know. So, yeah. We will be clocking in for Taylor Swift time again this weekend. We are in New Orleans this coming weekend. Tomorrow we're going to a tomorrow my friend Betsy and I are going to a Barnes & Noble event for Ana Huang's sports romance that's coming out. So I'm excited about that. I'm potentially getting my nails done tomorrow. I don't actually fully know yet. That is up to coworker Caitlin and whether or not we actually are. So we'll see. So with that said, I'm gonna pick up my Dunkin' coffee now and get myself to work. I gotta return some library books on top of existence. So with that said, guys, I love you. I hope you're having a great day. And I will check in with you probably after the choir concert to give you a little review of how the Munchkins did. So, love you. Check in later. Bye.
Thanks for stopping. What can I get for you?
I have an order to pick up for Dorothy.
We'll hold on.
Thank you. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy Rot Day to those celebrating their Rot Days. We already have half a Dunkin' coffee gone. And I've just picked up a breakfast bagel. Now we're gonna go home, rot for a bit, you know, put on Heartstopper season 4. Or actually, I have an episode of Bake Off I think I need to watch yet. I'll figure it out, but we're gonna go rot, guys. Let's go. Hello. Me and friend that I'm meeting here are about to go to the Ana Huang event that my Barnes is hosting. So let's go see what's going on, you know? I wore purple since the book is purple. So we'll see. Let's go. make you fall in love. But late at night I'm thinking about you. I wanna try on my fuzzy pink handcuffs. Oh, I hear you knocking, baby. Come on up. What do I want to listen to? I don't want to listen to Juno though, that's the problem. Let's see, what does Taylor have on here for me? Oh, I haven't listened to this in a hot minute. what's up? How we doing? How we feeling? How we vibing? This little old guy wants to go zoom real fast behind me, but it's a 35 and I'm not about to go faster than 40. Or maybe it's a dumbass lady. Who knows? Either way, they can deal and they can ride my ass all they want. I don't care. Hi, how are we? How we doing? I do have a little reading update. I haven't gotten too much further, but I think I'm at like 34% of just between us. Last night we went to the event for the striker. Unfortunately, which I felt bad for the worker, me and my friend Betsy were the only ones that showed up. I was like, come on guys, how can you do this to bestie over here? Like, this is so much fun. We get to do a little thing, but we were the only two, so that sucks for them. So because of that, I automatically won the PR jersey that Bloom had sent for the event. So I now have a Asher Donovan jersey. We better really hope that I like this book, dude, because if I don't, that's really awkward. So yeah, we'll see. But I bought the book as well. It's 576 pages, which is insane for a romance. So I'm like, I don't know what could even possibly happen that, you know, Miss Ana Huang's like, no, I need almost 600 pages for this story. And I'm like, ma'am, why? We also made friendship bracelets and just talked about books. I made 2 keychains instead of friendship bracelets because number one, I severely underestimated how big my wrist was and how big I needed my string to be. So then I was just like, you know what, this is fine. I'll just make a keychain. So I made a keychain for Kai and Isaiah Rhodes because of course it just says Rhodes on it. And then I made one for Xander's. I did not get the opportunity to make one for Ryan Shea, unfortunately, because we ran out of time. But you know, it's okay. I will indeed make one for Ryan Shea. Don't worry, guys. So now I just have them on my keys with me at all times, and that's quite lovely, honestly. I personally love that fact. It brought me joy. It also brought me joy because the employee that was running the event mentioned I mentioned Liz Tomford, and she was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with Mile High. And I was like, yes! So, you know, bonding, girlhood. Last night was just pretty much girlhood bonding, and I was so happy. Also, the new Stephanie Garber novella came out yesterday too, and I looked at it. The hardcover was $21, and it's like itty bitty, and on top of it, like, I just there was no part of me that was like, you know, I will indeed spend $21 on this. And when I looked at like, I just kind of thumbed through it as well, the print was so big, like the spacing was so big that I was like, I'm not paying $21 for this. This is giving children's novel, and that is just not what we're doing. So I think I might get the Kindle version of it to read it because I love the Caraval world. So we will see. It was beautiful. It was genuinely beautiful, but it was not beautiful for $21. So yeah. Just because the Ana Huang book was like $20, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're really not doing that. So I'm on my way to work right now. Obviously, we're in the car. Where else would I be going? I pretty much don't go anywhere else. We're gonna go and get lunch quick, which we're gonna continue the current hyperfixation meal of a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. then I'm going to read on my Kindle before work. Gotta spend some more time with my boy Royal King. I think we're getting to the moment where like we're gonna start, you know, probably banging, because of course we're gonna start banging before we start falling in love, you know. That's just clearly how it's gonna go for Royal and Vita, and I'm very excited about that. So with that said, we're gonna keep on driving. I'm going to put, I don't know what I want to listen to, honestly, because Serena was on the radio right before this. I'm gonna put short and sweet on. So yeah, okay, love you. Check in later, most likely tomorrow morning, because that's our vibe. Okay, love you, bye. Good morning, my loves. Happy Thursday. Most importantly, happy Power Play release day, bitches. Let's fucking go. I already have it downloaded onto my iPad. I'm ready. The instant I finish Just Between Us, we're reading Power Play. I cannot wait to read that book. Maybe I'll save it for Saturday though. I think I will space it out so I get done with Just Between Us tomorrow, and then I can read Power Play all day Saturday. I'm so hyped, dude. Let's clean that. She's real dusty back there. We're not gonna talk about her. Okay, don't look at her. Oh my god, I'm so very excited to read Power Play. It's not even funny, but I do have a reading update about Just Between Us. Holy fucking shit, guys. Royal King might be my favorite sibling out of the King family, which is wild to say because I didn't think that was going to be the case. I'm obsessed with him. I'm either 45% of the way through or I'm at 50. It's one of those two. I'm somewhere in that range. And let me tell you something. Oh, baby. Royal King has got me fucked up, dude. I'm obsessed with this man. Yeah, let me get over, asshole. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, go ahead. I hate people so much. You were doing all that just to turn in there? Bitch. Why drive crazy if have turn? But literally, I've just gotten to the moment where, they're like starting to do, and I don't know if it's the way Lena Hendrix is writing this, if it's just their dynamic, or if it's just Royal King. Hot diggity damn, dude. Hot diggity damn. I was fanning my pearls this morning reading the thing Royal King was saying. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was just like, you simply can't be serious right now that I'm reading this at 7 o'clock in the morning. And yet I was. And I was like, hot damn. Hot diggity damn is the only words that I have for it. That man, Lena Hendrix did something with this one. And here I was thinking, you know, that they couldn't get hotter than Abel. I was wrong. I was very wrong. They're hotter than Abel. Holy shit. Oh my god. Like, gonna have to read it. Like, I don't have any other words besides you're just gonna have to read it for yourself, because holy shit, dude. It's just it just hits. It really does just hit, and I'm obsessed with it. I really am. Are we doing drop off? We are doing drop off, so we have to slow down a bit more. We are in a school zone. We don't want to rush any of the children. But yeah, I am so stoked for this book. Like, I can't wait to read it. Oh my god, guys. You don't like. Also, found out Lena Hendrix secretly put the next book in this series on Goodreads. Guys, it comes out in January. It comes out in January. I'm so hyped. January is going to be a great month. A truly great month. I got a new Callie Melee book coming. I got the Lena Hendrix book coming. Maybe I'll finally finish Iron Flames. That way I can read Onyx Storm when it comes out. We got things coming. Bestie booze. So yeah, I'm so excited. Because here's the thing also, I know that I'm going to read Power Play probably in one sitting. I'm not going to remove myself from my seat when I start reading it. So get ready for giggling, kicking, and screaming in a vlog coming to you next week. When you're watching this, Friday. So, with that said, I love you. I'm going to go pick up my coffee now. Oh, also, if you're like, Dorothy, why are you sniffling a lot? In case any of you forgot, Mr. Tails is a teacher. He brings home student germs. We are hitting cold season. So we are, having a little bit of a cold. So my nose is kind of stuffy and my voice is a little bit lower than normal, but it's in the as I said to my friend Mac this morning, because Mac's girlfriend is also a teacher, I said that it's getting sick because teacher is a part of the Stuck With Me Forever contract, and it's in very tiny print at the bottom of it, so stuck with me for stuck with me forever. Get a cold every year, typically twice a year, once in the spring, once now, so just part of existence. So anyways, I love you guys. I will check in with you when I get done with work, because we have to run some errands. So I need to get Finn more dry food. We have to see what the belt situation at Target is for Mr. Tails, because he desperately needs a new one. And I told him I would go and look for it for him, since this is the first week of Tech Week, so we have no time for that right now. So I offered to go look to see what I could locate for him. And then yeah, I kind of can't make that. That's fine. Then we also need to run to PetSmart to see if they have a cowboy costume for Mr. Finnegan in his size or not, because he's going to be a cowboy for Halloween, for Christmas. But I also need to see if potentially they might have Christmas sweaters out yet for cats, because I know that we get Finn a new Christmas sweater every year, so we have to assess the situation. So we have errands to be running, so we'll do that together after work today. Can you just hurry up and turn, Gandrud Part Center, for the love of God? Okay, love you, check in later, bye. Good morning, my loves, happy Friday. We are not going to discuss how my outfit feels as if I am a soccer mom who is late to practice. We're not talking about it. I'm pretending that I look normal. Definitely I do, and it's just me feeling that way because this is an outfit I have worn multiple times, and I have always worn a hat with it when I'm going to work. So like, technically speaking, this is normal, and I don't know why I'm being weird today. But for some reason, I looked at myself in the mirror and I went, it's giving soccer mom. So we're not, don't bring it up. Anyways, hi, hello, happy Friday. I do have a reading update. I am 60% of the way through Just Between Us, which is very exciting. We have started, besties. Remember when yesterday I was like, I fear Royal King may be my undoing because holy hell. Hey. Yeah. Royal King is dangerous for my mind, body, and soul. I simply cannot. Boy. There's a sweat seed. And hot damn. Just hot damn. That man. Yeah. Yep. Big yep. Big yep. Big yep. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's just nothing I can do about the big yep. Because I was like, oh, I fear that this may become my personality. And I'm correct. It's good. It's good, guys. Also, Mel, my dear sweet queen, Mel of my life, is rereading Heartless today. And our friend, and this morning, we have convinced one of the Fatimas to read Heartless for the first time ever, which will indeed be her first ever LT Silver book. And I literally made Mel make a channel on the Discord server so I could witness Fatima's reactions, because I was like, I need this, please. As you guys know, Cade is the best one. Cade is top tier. Cade will forever be the number one Eaton sibling for the rest of my fucking life, dude. There is no one above him. No one even close to him in that series. And no one ever will be. And that's perfectly fine with me. If you don't know the ranking of Chestnut Springs, let me just lay it out there for you real quick. It goes Heartless. Duh. Have you seen Cade? Have you read it? If you haven't read Heartless, what are we doing? What are we doing? Have you not listened to me? I need you to. Immediately. As soon as possible. As soon as humanly possible. Get it on KU. Get it on audio. I don't care what you gotta do. I need you to read it now. Okay, that's your homework. That's your homework for the rest of life. If you haven't read Heartless yet, you gotta read it now. Please. Thank you. The second book in the ranking is gonna be Reckless for Daddy Theo. I said what I said. And I know that there are people that are gonna be like, but Dorothy. I'm like, I get it. But I said what I said. Because something about Theo Silva fucks me up every time, dude. Anytime he crosses my mind, I'm like, ah, Theo. Then it's gonna be Powerless for Mr. Jasper Gervais. And yeah, Yeah, when that man told her to crawl, I died. Yes. Yep, sign me up. Like, yes, please. Then it's going flawless, because there's just something about Mr. Rhett Eaton that I can't ever get over. It's the first. And then it goes hopeless. And I feel like that's probably not surprising to anyone, because I don't know if I vlogged reading Beau's book or not, or if you like just heard me talk about it. It wasn't up to the same standard as the rest of the series. Like, it just wasn't. And that's like no fault of anyone's. I think it could be the fact that I had high expectations for this book because of all the events that happened in Jasper's book. But like, I don't know, it just didn't have the same weight and like hype around it. And like, I wasn't giggling and kicking and screaming my feet like I was for the rest of them. So like, I don't know what you want from me. I kind of can't do nothing about that. And then if you need the Rose Hill ranking for what has been released, it's simply going to be Wild Eyes and then Wild Love. Sorry, Ford. Wild Love does get points because I get to see Willa, but have you read Wild Eyes? That man does stuff to her on his truck in the outdoors. Ugh. And I loved every second of it. I love Weston Belmont. He's my boo. Like, if there's one thing you need to take away from this weekly vlog today, it's that you simply need to be reading Heartless by Elsie Silver with haste. And you also need to be reading Reckless with haste. And just pretty much read Chestnut Springs, guys. Like, I have this little platform here, and if I'm not using it to tell you to read Chestnut Springs on a daily basis, what am I doing with my life? Here's the top. Hey, if you're new here, hi. The top things we always discuss: Chestnut Springs, fucking Windy City by Liz Tomford, and currently we are constantly pushing the Vancouver Storm series by Miss Stephanie Archer and the DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto. Welcome, my dear friends. You need to be reading these books. Here's the thing: if you're like me and you love a sports romance and you love some good smut, I'm never gonna lead you astray. Because here's the thing: I don't recommend books if I'm not fully in love with them 100%. Yes, I am purposely slowing down to piss off this lady behind me because she keeps riding my ass, and that's on her and not my fault. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, lovely. We were flipped off. I'm not gonna go 40 in a 30. Jesus Christ. Anyways, because here's the thing, guys. I will never, ever recommend you a book that I do not love. If it's a middle of the road, I'm never gonna recommend. No, we are only recommending my 4.5s and my 5-star reads to you. That's it. I'm never gonna do anything else, because that just feels disingenuous. Because like, I can't super recommend a book to you if I didn't super love it. You know what I'm saying? So like, trust me, I promise. Also, I mainly read romance, so like, at this point, I would hope I know what I'm talking about. You know? I will always tell you if it's just a silly, goofy, funny time that is just here for the shits and gigs. I will always, as the kids say, keep it 100. I don't know if they still say that anymore. I'm not hip, so I don't know. But yes, if anything you take away from this vlog clip specifically, the top recommendations that we're going to be discussing for probably the rest of my fucking life: the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver, the Windy City series by Liz Tomfort, The Fake Out and the Wingman by Stephanie Archer, and Face Off by Chelsea Curto. I cannot recommend Power Play yet because I have not yet read it. Once I read it, probably will join the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another series that these two books that I would also recommend from it, from, you know, the fun times, Praise by Sarah Kate and Give Me More by Sarah Kate, because they are top tier smut and fun times. So, yeah, this has been a long clip that I didn't realize was going to happen on this kind of a rant today, but here we are. And you know what? Sometimes that's just what happens. And now I'm gonna put on my music, which I do not know what I'm gonna listen to yet. I do not know why this is happening. Suddenly my brain says talking a southern accent. It's the ADHD. Anyways, I love you guys. I will check in with you later. Mr. Tails and I are going on a date tonight, so that's very fun. So we'll get ready together. Okay, love you, bye. Hi, besties. So I realized that I didn't vlog at all this weekend. I had a rock day, and then yesterday we were running errands right before I had to go to work, so I was really focused on getting to work on time, so I fully didn't vlog, so I'm sorry. I do have a reading update. I finished Just Between Us by Lena Hendrix on Friday or Saturday, one of those. Gave it a 4-star. Overall, good book. I just think that my struggle with this series is always going to be the romantic, the suspense aspect, third act conflicts, just because every time I'm like, oh, come on. Why'd we have to do that? But in general, I really, really, really liked Royal and Vita's story. I found this to be such a fun book that was very intriguing. I would have liked a little bit more character growth on, like, both of their parts. Like, it kind of felt like Vita gave in to him a little bit too quickly, in my opinion. Like, I fully expected, like, her to put up more of a fight than being with him, but I don't know. I liked it. It was still good, but, like, a girly pop wasn't obsessed, you know? Like, I needed more emotional growth for both parties. So, but it was a fun time, so that's why it's a 4. I did start Power Play. I've only read a chapter, so don't ask me how any of that's going, because I don't know yet. I need to start that vlog today, which I will be able to do. We are on the way to go pick up coffee right now, because today is Rot Day Part 1. I get 3 days off this week because we're using the last of my PTO that I have available for, you know, the year. Because in retail, specifically our store, you are not allowed to take PTO during after October 31st because it's holiday. So we're just using the last bits of that up. But I'm going to get coffee today. And on my way back, I'm pretty sure I have to pick up Mr. Tails' prescription. We tried going to the pharmacy yesterday and they were shockingly closed. And we were like, oh, okay. So I offered to go get it for him today because he does need his refill. So I'm waiting on him to confirm whether or not he does need me to pick that up. Because luckily, it's very easy for me to do. It's right down the road. And I don't mind. But I don't know if he had a plan. Actually, I might need his insurance card We will have to see what he says. I'll have to ask him too if he's gotten a refill since he got the new insurance for school. Because if he hasn't, I don't have his insurance card. Unless it's the one that's sitting at home, which it could be. We will have to assess. But I'm gonna be reading Power Play this week. I'm also gonna be reading The Striker this week, and we're also going to be going to book club tomorrow after work, which will be fun. And yeah, we're just gonna have a good week. At least I'm manifesting a good week because I need one. Because last week was chaos. We didn't even discuss Taylor Swift yet. This weekend, Taylor, you're not watching this, so this was the most chaotic 3 nights of the Eras tour I have ever seen in my life. I say that as if I was there. I wasn't. Hey, bitch, it's 25. Slow your roll. So night 1, normal, easy peasy lemon squeezy, normal night. Night 2, bro, I don't know what is up with this lady, but Jesus Christ, starts surprise songs. And like, she starts singing fucking Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, and I was like, well, this is different. We've never done this before. And then she stops and she's like, yeah, can I just call Sabrina to tell her about how you all sang? And I was like, oh my God, she's coming. She's coming. And so they have this cute little interaction, and then Taylor goes, yeah, like, how fast can you get here? And Sabrina Carpenter goes, oh, like 5 seconds. And then, ta-da, Sabrina Carpenter appears. I would have screamed if Mr. Tails was not asleep next to me. I was flabbergasted. I was shocked. I was not expecting this. I extra wasn't expecting it because Sabrina is on her own tour right now. Like, this was her one night off between dates, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So they start doing Espresso, which was lovely. And then Taylor just has to open her mouth and throw in, is it over now? And like, just explode my brain. And then they do a little bit of please, please, please. And I was like, what is happening right now? Like, what is happening right now? I don't know what to think right now. I'm flabbergasted. And then she like went over to the piano and did Hits Different with Welcome to New York, and I'm still struggling to understand the connection there. So if you guys get it, please let me know. I don't. And then last night was probably the most offensive night, even though night 2 had Sabrina, because here the fuck is what happened, guys. Taylor Allison Swift says, oh, I haven't sang this one in a while. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. It's gonna be one that, you know, she really hasn't done in a while. And I was like, oh boy. And she opens her fucking mouth and she starts singing Afterglow, which if you don't know, Afterglow is my second favorite song on Lover. I love that song. I love that bridge. It's beautiful. And then she mashes it up with Dress, which anytime we do a Reputation song right now, my brain just goes oof. But the most offensive part of what happened last night, and I mean that lovingly, is that this bitch, walks over to her little piano and goes, oh, we have an anniversary tonight. And I was like, yeah, because she hadn't acknowledged the 1989 anniversary at all. And then she starts playing How You Get the Girl, which is a lovely song. You know, it's not. But then here's what happened, guys. This fucking lady started singing Clean. And if we aren't all aware, Clean is my favorite song on 1989, and it will be for the rest of my fucking life. It's so good, it's so perfect, and I almost started crying. Elizabeth literally had to witness me hear her start playing Clean, and I was like, I'm done. I'm dead now. It's over for me. So, yeah, Taylor hurt me, and it's fine. So I'm gonna go inside and get my coffee now. But I'm gonna end this quick because I need to start the new vlog and I also need to edit this. So with that said, I love you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling, how you're doing, how you're vibing. And if you like this content, you can subscribe. This week we have a weekly vlog and a Friday video. So, you know, turn that notification bell on. And also use the links and coupon codes in the description at your discretion. And I love you. Goodbye.